Um, um, we. Hi, say hi.
Oh, hi. Yes, I'm the one that's pressing the record button on
Okay,
this
so
phone.
we went for shaker fries.
Legally the husband.
We went for shaker fries at what time? What time?
About 6:30 after
Yeah.
work.
And I just went to power walk and stairs and stuff. And it was a normal day. And then we had shaker fries standing up until we went home. And then on the way home, I cannot already. Suddenly felt very weak. And I decided that, okay, we should probably take this seriously. So I wasn't able to hold my pee anymore. I just felt like I needed to pee. Couldn't hold it. Yeah, then that's when I knew, okay, something's different lah. My pelvic floor was loose. And then I went to shower, and then I was like, wow, really, I got shortness of breath and all. And then
Yeah, and then you came out and then you said you started having contractions.
yeah, so we started timing it from 8:30 to 9:30, and it was getting more and more intense. It was very painful. And then we started telling Brian's parents, okay, we will go to the hospital at 10. And then they're like, no, go now. And then I'm like, okay, go now. And then we reached the hospital at 10:20.
Yeah.
And then
Checked us in into triage.
Doctor checked. I saw my contractions and all. Then the doctor checked that I'm 1 cm dilated. And then he's like, oh, you look like you're in a lot of pain. You're only 1 cm dilated. Then wow. And then he said my cervix very thick. So means not induced yet, not in labor yet. But I'm so confused because my contractions hurt like crazy. Then he did the membrane sweep, and then it was blood. And then he was like, oh, actually you got high blood pressure and your baby's already 3.5 kg. Why wasn't induction discussed with you earlier? Then I was like, oh, because at my 29-week appointment, I told the doctor I had some contractions. So they were like, okay, maybe can wait for spontaneous. Then he's like, oh, okay. Then he asked if we want to induce because he's worried about our high BP, and he said that our 3.5 kg baby is on the bigger side, and since I'm already full term, can consider. And then we're like, yeah, let's do it. Then he started telling us stories of
babies being too heavy or too large and then getting stuck while giving birth.
Yeah, the shoulder stuck.
Yeah, risk of not going for induction or C-section earlier. So we recommended it basically.
Yeah, and then we were like, okay, let's do it. Then we signed some forms to induce, basically just to protect the hospital in case shit happen. And then they were like, okay, let's insert the pill. And then the pill was inserted.
What's it called? Syphilis?
Cervidil.
Something.
Then they injected then they put the needle thing in my hand. That was the worst, man. Okay.
It's just for IV drip.
The pill was warm one.
Is there someone at the door?
No, I think it's just the door closing from the other side.
Oh.
Pill was warm. Then I laid there for 1 more hour, and then my contractions were every 3 minutes. It's mad. Before the pill inserted, I'm not sure how long they were apart, but it felt very strong and very long. I mean, very strong and very short. And so, yeah, contractions, man, mad. Yeah, then
now we're checked in.
At our A
just
ward.
Waiting. It's 2
It's 2 a.m. The doctor, the nurse said they wake me at 5 to check. Doctor will come in the morning, something like that. Right?
Yeah. That's all.
Yep.
And I can buy bread for supper.
Yeah. 买面包
I don't know, the nurse was very passionate about it.
Yeah.
She kept asking me to buy it.
Yeah.
Pretty sure at least 3-4 times.
Yep. Okay. Ciao.
What is Brian
Stop.
misses Jethro's hiccups? Let's go.
Hi. So it's 11:15 a.m. What happened, Brian?
Huh?
Since 2 a.m.
Let's see. 2 a.m. We had some contractions. The nurse came in to check the heartbeat and then blood pressure.
No, that was 5 a.m.
Oh, that was 5 a.m.
Yeah.
Then what do we do? We just lay down?
3:30 to 5:30 we slept.
Oh, yes.
And then
okay,
5:30 the nurse came to check.
BP and then
And Jethro was sleeping.
Yeah, and then
But we woke him up. And
we didn't exactly wake him up. Like the nurse and you keep trying to wake him up, but he just kept sleeping. So we kept poking him for a good 20 minutes before we woke him up.
Yeah, and like the contractions were still going strong. Like it was ranging at like 40.
30, 40?
Yeah, at the peak. Yeah, compared to like 80 last night when I came in. Yeah, so then we had the doctor come in at like 7. Another doctor though. Then she was like saying, okay, yeah, this is a 24-hour pill. So long way to go. Today just do more like squats and walks.
To
and then
stimulate the hormones at the cervix or something like that.
Yeah, and then okay, cool. And then like around 8 a.m. Brian went down to do his ART. He tested negative for COVID. Yay. And then like we had a bit of breakfast. Brian bought me iced Milo and I had some hospital food, and wow, suddenly the contractions came very, very strongly again. So I don't know, it was kind of like a blur, because like I think after I ate I went to sleep thinking I could clock in like 9 to 11, but then like between 9 to 11 got people come in and take my BP and all, and then my doctor came in at like 10:30ish. Yeah, and she did a cervix check and she said it was 1 to 2 cm dilated.
At least it's more than
it's progressed from like before the pill was inserted. So she says she aims to take the pill out by 9 p.m. So in the meantime, walk and squat. And she's really gentle and nice about it. Yeah, so so here we are. It's 11:20 where I'm doing just some like hip circles, like getting my womb awake, stretching out my legs, and we're gonna walk around the hospital floor, I guess, not the hospital itself, because there's COVID. So yeah, wish us luck. Then come back for lunch, I guess, and then maybe after lunch we can, I don't know, watch sex ed or something. But yeah, key point is stay active, and then we can dilate this shit faster. So yeah, see you soon, Jet. And
Ian.
Hello.
The first time you said was that, hello everyone, it's 11:20 a.m. right now.
Okay, hello everyone, it's actually 8:55. Oh, it's 9 p.m.
Yeah,
The whole day has just passed. So our last update was at 11:15 a.m.
11:20.
Okay, so what happened today? We had lunch.
I think the contractions stopped for quite a bit.
Yeah, the contractions stopped.
So
we had lunch. Brian went to buy lunch. We had like a photo shoot. I went walking, squatting. And then like time passed really fast. It was like 2-3 p.m.
And after I was done with lunch, I think contractions started to come.
Yeah, because we were watching Netflix, and then like I don't know why, but whenever I'm in a seated position, I find that's what gets my contractions going. So the contractions started, and then I started asking the nurses at what point do I go to the delivery ward, cause like it's painful but I can still bear with it. And then they're like, the moment is unbearable. And then I'm like, of course it's bearable, everything is bearable in this world. Okay, but anyway, so anyway, it got really bad. like, so around 4 o'clock, I asked the nurses, can you like strap me to the CTG because I want to see how bad my contractions are. And then they saw my face and they're like, okay, let's not bother, let's just go straight to delivery suite. So it's pretty, yeah.
Because if you want any treatment that is related to painkillers or
Yeah, it has to be a delivery suite.
yeah, alleviating pain, it has to be a delivery suite.
Yeah. So they wheeled me on a bed, which was pretty dramatic. Like you know, like you look
it
up
a long trolley.
at the lights like passing you by, and then like, yeah, it was quite dramatic. And then like everyone stared at me when I was pushed into the delivery ward. And then here we are, we have our own delivery room, and they hooked me up to the machine. They gave me laughing gas, and Brian was pretty quick at administering laughing gas to me. He gave me laughing gas for like half an hour, and I knocked out for 2 hours, cause it was pretty good actually. I don't know why, it really made me lightheaded, and my contractions were going at like 80,
Yeah, 60,
like
80.
consistent low at 30, 40 and high at 80, 70, 80. Yeah, I slept through it, and then before I knew it, the doctor came to check, and she said I was 2 cm. And she said it was good progress. So, then it was dinner time, and then I woke up, and I felt better. So we ate. Brian went to buy food also, and that was like 7.
Yeah.
Now it's like 9. Yeah. So we watched Netflix again. I'm walking around again. I did some squats, and I think the pill is getting loose, probably because I'm very dilated already. So yeah, waiting for the nurse and the doctor to come back to let us know our progress and like next steps.
11, right?
Yeah, or like soonish actually.
Yeah.
Let us know our next steps. And
He's gonna do the CTG now, right?
yeah.
Okay.
So
What CTG stand for?
cardio, don't know, something graph. Yeah. So yeah, that's about it. Laughing
tuned.
gas is great.
For the next episode.
Yeah. Bye.
Okay, hi Cheryl. This is our next check-in. The previous one was at 9 p.m. last night. So what happened was we went to the delivery room. No wait. Time check first. Now it's 12:22 in the afternoon.
Yeah.
Next day. How do you feel, Cheryl?
On 2nd October, 12:22 p.m.
Describe your thoughts. How
I
do you
feel
feel?
good. I feel damn sad because I'm like super high on the laughing gas.
Yeah.
It feels really, really, really good. Like, so what happened was
9
we
p.m.
inserted another pill at midnight yesterday.
Because at 11 p.m. I think she was progressing
I
well
was
until
only
2
dilating 2
cm.
cm. Then they were like, okay, insert another pill for 6 hours.
Yeah.
And
then
then
it should
I was
thin
damn
out the-
scared because I was like, man, I thought it should be 3 cm already or something. I don't know. Then
But
like,
apparently the doctor said it's fine. Actually, it's progressing quite normal.
yeah,
in
then
terms
we
of-
later learned that the pill isn't supposed to dilate like horizontally. It's supposed to dilate don't know what lah.
It's supposed to thin the cervix down and then widen it horizontally.
So we slept from like 12 to 3 a.m.
Yeah.
Then
Went back to the room
yeah,
went back to our ward,
and
and
then we
then-
went to walk.
for an hour or so.
Yeah, and then they were so concerned that I would go downstairs because of COVID.
Yeah. And then what happened? I think they checked the CTG, BP.
No.
Done.
Yes.
Okay.
Feels good.
Good, huh? Actually, you're using the gas.
Okay, back from toilet break. Now it's lunch break.
Lunch break.
So just now where did we stop?
Time now is
12:30.
12:29 p.m.
Just now.
It feels good that I can actually still lift my butt.
Really? Did you think you couldn't?
Yeah,
Okay.
thought I'll be immobilized, but I actually still can.
Yeah.
So yeah, where did
So
we stop?
I think we stopped at the doctor inserted a second pill because the first one was just meant to thin down the cervix and then dilate it a bit. Then we're at 2 cm. not dilated enough yet. So they inserted another pill, and by then it was... Oh, the second pill was inserted at about 12 midnight. Then by about 7 a.m, doctor came by to check, and you were 3 cm dilated. So actually, we were progressing quite well.
Yeah, I was so happy when she said 3 cm can bring water back. I was like, thank God.
That means we're actually
scared
progressing.
That, that you wouldn't progress. So then she was like, okay, we'll check you into delivery ward.
Yeah.
Then suddenly from 7 to like 10 or 11, nothing happened. Because like apparently like the delivery wards were all full.
Yeah.
So I just slept all the way.
Yeah.
And then at 11, they pushed me down to here.
Yeah.
And it was pretty fast because they just break my water bag.
Yep. Okay. Now it's time to have lunch.
Do you want to share the details of breaking water bag, what you saw?
Huh, you want to hear?
No, you go out and record.
Huh? Nothing lah. Okay, I'll just describe it very vaguely.
No, I cannot hear.
It's just...
Okay, don't.
Okay.
Is there a way that you can... Oh, why don't you go to the toilet and record?
Okay. I'll do it quickly.
La.
BRB. Okay, so I'm at the toilet now. Okay, so what I saw was like the doctor just came in and then turned on the lights, and then she took out some contraption. But the contraption was actually quite simple. It just looked like a McDonald's pancake knife kind of thing. Like when you go to order pancakes, they'll give you like the disposable cutleries. So it was just a longer version of the knife. Then, so you just inserted it, and then it was actually very fast. Within like 30 seconds, I could see water flowing out, and it just looked like pee. Apparently it's like a mixture of amniotic fluid and the baby's pee. So then water just kept flowing. Then the nurse and the doctor just said like, because we asked like when will it stop flowing, and then Cheryl was saying la outside because she can hear me. So the water just kept flowing, and then we asked the nurse like when will it actually stop flowing. They said it will not stop flowing all the way till the baby's delivered. Okay, end of description. Going back out.
Why you talk so long?
Huh?
Okay, that was really long. A lot of things to say.
Not really lah. Because
Okay,
you asked me to describe in detail what?
Yeah, so that was, oh my god, it's 1 hour ago already.
Yeah. Okay.
So yeah, now
the end.
they let me eat.
Lunch break.
I'm expecting some famous cookies and stuff. Yeah, Clifton was really nice. Come over faster back.
Yeah. Anyway, this is your last meal
Lunch
already.
break because later cannot eat already.
Yep. Then they'll start to drip some hormone thing to speed up the process.
Oh, I thought it was painkiller.
No, it's some hormone thing. And then I think we might see baby Jet by tonight, if not early tomorrow morning.
Hopefully tonight.
Yep. The end. Okay. Okay, quick check-in. Now is 3:30. 3:33 to be exact. We just watched 3/4 of Cinderella's story, tried to go to bed, but the pain is killing Cheryl, so
Yeah.
decided to go for epidural.
Yes.
Hello, Cheryl.
Hi. I think you need to go.
Okay, so I'll head out.
Yeah.
You can just hang on for a while first.
Okay.
So fast, yeah.
Cool. Hi, voice memo 8. Right now it is 8:48.
Hello.
How many cm dilated are you?
5.
Yay, 5 cm. Cheryl's progressing well.
Slowly but surely.
So how's the epidural, Cheryl?
Great. I don't feel anything anymore.
Do you wish you'd done it earlier?
No. I needed to show myself that I cannot take it first.
Okay. Go sit, okay?
So what happened since our last update?
What happened? So I think our last update was at 4 p.m. and then the anaesthetist just came in and Cheryl got her epidural done up. And I think from then till now, that was the main thing that happened. Oh, and then doctor also came in at 7:30 to check your status of your dilation, and it dilated from 3 to 5 cm. So
In 4 hours.
yeah, in 4 hours. So that's
Which
quite.
is really touching because from 1 to 2 cm and 2 to 3 cm we took like
2 days. No.
ridiculous.
Yeah, almost 2 days.
Yeah, so suddenly now you can dilate another 2 cm in 4 hours. It's like wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think the epidural really helps to relax me and like not let my body fight it and
Yeah.
yeah.
And the nurse actually said the last 5 cm progresses faster. But I guess we'll see.
Yeah, but the next round of checks is at midnight, so I don't think it'll be a second Oct baby anymore.
Oh.
Which is cool.
Guess that failed the bet. Okay.
I'm just glad that Jethro is
Oh.
doing very well. Because I think a lot of babies cannot take the stress of long labor. So he's really, really cooperative and like, yeah, from the start he's been such a good boy. Like I never fell down while skating. And yeah, he's just been a very chill and cooperative boy.
Okay. Get some
I
rest,
hope
Kay.
he likes to play guitar.
Okay. Go get some sleep. Good night. Check in again later. Keepsake. Okay, voice memo. Now is 2220. So Cheryl experienced what the doctors called a breakthrough pain because although she had epidural administered, she can actually still feel quite a significant amount of pain. Pain score like 7, 8 or even higher, right? So we had to get a booster shot because Cheryl was really, really in pain.
That was like 10 out of 10.
That was 10 out of 10. Okay. You said that you just went to hell and back.
Yeah.
Okay.
Felt I was literally dying. I didn't know dying is painful.
Okay. Doing so well, Cheryl. And the good part is the doctor said that you're progressing well. You're about 7 cm dilated already.
Why did she need to change my sheets?
I think cause it was getting wet.
You saw?
Soaked through a bit, yeah, a bit. So she had to change. There's quite a bit of blood.
Okay.
I mean, you asked.
Shivering.
Okay.
Shivering.
Okay, the epidural is working. I already turned up the temperature.
You saw the blood?
Don't
tell me.
Yeah, I won't tell you. Okay. I can't remember the last time check, but I think the last time check was when we were fully dilated.
No, I thought 5 cm.
5 cm.
Yeah.
I can't remember, but we were fully dilated
you got
by
right there at 10 p.m. Right?
10:20 p.m. Yeah, okay. So 10:20 p.m. was when you fully dilated.
Hi.
Yeah. Good job,
Jethro is
Cheryl.
out.
Jethro is out. You gave birth.
1:11 a.m. 1:11.
And I witnessed the miracle of birth. I saw everything with my own eyes. I didn't even flinch.
Everything.
I saw every single detail. I don't think I'll ever forget it. It's forever etched in my memory. Yeah. So Jethro is out
I saw nothing.
at 1 a.m.
I purposely
11.
didn't see anything. All I did was push.
Okay, how do you feel now? Describe your thoughts.
Okay, physically, honestly, it's burning down there.
Okay.
So I guess that won't go away for a while, but
Other than that,
it's still not as painful as labor pain.
so how do you feel about breastfeeding? Because
Oh,
once
great.
Jethro was out, you actually did breastfeeding on both sides.
We both knew what to do, me and Jen.
For a good 40 minutes.
Highly recommend like harvesting your milk before birth because
Yeah, establish a
it
supply.
really, really helps. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like autopilot already.
Yeah. And now Jethro is just sleeping.
Just he's so cute.
Yeah. I
He's
think
the
he has.
cutest baby.
I think he has double eyelids on the left side, but on the right side single eyelid.
like my brother. Yeah, he's the best.
Yeah, he's a champ. He did so well. And now he's just so quiet. He's not struggling. He didn't fight with the nurses, he didn't fight with us, he didn't give us any problems.
He didn't cry and stuff.
He didn't even cry. It's great. Thank God.
Sasha?
Oh. Not here. And now it's
I have a
what
lot
time?
to say, but I'm so tired.
Yeah, I think that's all for now. Gonna rest.
But basically, it went from 0 to 100 in like a couple of hours.
Yeah, people fully dilated at 10:30.
And
And
midnight
then
start pushing.
midnight we started pushing
And then
for 1 hour.
it was out by 1:11.
Yeah, we pushed for 1 hour,
Oh, gosh.
10 minutes.
Yeah, but it felt quite short lah. It didn't feel like very long.
Yeah.
Um,
Worst part was that I think they were a bit short-handed and a lot of them was giving birth at the same time. Or
yeah, like one
almost,
after another.
almost at the same time.
Yeah.
Yeah, because after Jethro was out, she rushed off to
Before and
another
after Jethro was out, the nurses were from
room,
another
different
room,
rooms
Yeah.
giving birth.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, that's all.
So we're
Oh,
parents now.
thank God.
We were like so clumsy with him at the
Yeah.
start, like oh my god, how to hold. And then 3.5 kg of
God was here with us.
yeah, man,
He took care of us.
3.5 kg of joy. I just get both him and I are fine. Yay. Hi. All right. So now it's 10:36 p.m. on 3rd October, which is
Status
Jethro's birthday.
So status check.
Jethro's about how many hours old now? 22 hours old.
22 hours old.
Yeah.
We are back at the room. Cheryl is all
Showered, cleaned up. Jethro is great. We fed him.
Yeah.
We played with him a bit.
and then
Yeah, I even had time to watch church.
his blood sugar was good.
Yeah, everything
He's
is good. He's
actually-
super healthy.
There is enough milk supply. We
Yeah.
do not need to rely on formula. He got his BCG and whatever shots. Really.
Couple of vaccinations and all. He's
yeah.
doing great.
So I think, and what time is it now? Now it's
10:36. Yeah, we're about to
Yeah.
turn into sleep actually. So
yeah, because we gotta wake up about 1 again.
we are yeah, we just wanna record down the birth because I think
Yeah.
like last night I couldn't do it.
It was just
Just way too raw. So like
just way too
now Ryan's gonna share like the gore that he saw that I didn't. So
Okay, I
yeah.
think before we go into the gore, right, there's actually a lot of like weird shit that happened during the labor itself. Because after it went from like 0 to 100, Cheryl started telling the midwife like, can I go on all fours? I want to do a cat-cow position. And then the midwife was from China, so her English wasn't very good as
Oh
well.
my god, made me laugh. She was like, I don't know what you mean.
I was like, huh? 讲什么? Then after one time it's fine. But then after pushing for 2 or 3 more times, she tried again, say, I need to go on all fours. I want to do it. How do I do it? Can you help me? She was like, huh? 你在讲什么?
And then Brian was straight up like,
It's like,
don't.
Cheryl, no, don't do it.
So yeah, it was midnight and then she was like saying like, okay, like it's been an hour since you are fully dilated, so the contractions will have pushed the baby down already, so it's time to push.
Yeah.
And then I was so sleepy. I just slept for 1 hour because like I think I just took the hardcore epidural, right, the one that was to manage the breakthrough pain. So I just took the freaking strong dose of epidural. So I slept until like midnight. So wow, by midnight I don't know why, but I felt damn drowsy and sleepy still.
Yeah. And actually Cheryl's body was reacting to both the contractions and the epidural.
I was
because
shivering like crazy.
She
and
just kept shivering.
I felt damn cold, but then actually like my body was damn
And then,
hot.
yeah. So it was uncontrolled shivering.
So
Yeah. It was quite bad.
yeah, and then suddenly I was told to push, and then like
No, actually also during the breakthrough pain, I think the room was spinning also.
Yeah, and then I
And
kept
she almost
my
fainted.
jaw like, right.
Yeah. Kept happening uncontrollably.
And yeah, basically it was just quite crazy. Huh? So you hold my hand for 1 hour from 11 to midnight.
Yeah, of course lah.
So nice.
Then what?
Oh, okay, yeah. So like at midnight, this really small size midwife was like, "Let's push." And then me and Brian were just like, okay. And then like the doctor like wasn't activated yet because like I think they wanted to make sure the head was crowning first.
I think it's fine that she's small size or she spoke mainly Chinese, but the thing is we were not prepared. There was no preamp at all. She just said,
no heads up. It's just like,
1
okay,
hour,
come
time
now,
to push.
time to push.
Then we like, huh? What do you mean? Time push means
Then actually from 11 to
we
12,
don't
what
know
were
what
you
it
waiting
really
for?
we were waiting for the baby's head to descend further.
I wasn't waiting. I was just sleeping already.
Okay.
Just
I was
damn
just
tired.
waiting on. Because the baby's...
And you didn't know how long it will take.
Yeah, I didn't know how long it would take. I didn't know it was gonna take... Whether it was gonna take half an hour. I didn't know whether it was gonna take 1 hour or what.
3 hours.
Yeah, so I just waited long until she just came in and said, okay, 1 hour already. Time to start pushing.
Huh? You just waited? Like use phone or?
I guess I scrolled a bit of Facebook.
Okay. Wow, you know it's so boring like you don't know what you're waiting for.
What do you mean? It's quite intense one. Okay, anyway,
Okay, yeah.
Then, so during the pushing, right, I don't know, Cheryl had suddenly a lot of like weird ideas. So firstly is that
Wait, it's not weird ideas. Okay, it was
cow shit.
it was coping mechanism.
Okay. Then secondly,
Okay, the cat cow shit.
she felt
Wait, you made me laugh. Okay, the cat cow shit was because I felt like at that point I could have used gravity to help me push, because I really felt damn weird to push while lying down. It didn't come naturally to me, basically. Like that's why I was like, oh my god, if I were on my knees right now, it would be so much easier to push.
but you just confused the hell out of
I
everyone.
confused how I went, and then later I realized, wait, like on epidural, I
that's,
can't even like stand.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Like my legs are jelly, so like it's a stupid ass idea. But anyway, yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, then I think also, then the nurse, she didn't really like. I mean, the midwife never really guide us because I had to ask her like, okay, is this leg position the best for her to give birth? Because at that point of time, it was just, the knee was propped up, then the feet was at the, like sort of, on the bed itself. Then she said, no, actually, if you can, right, lift up her legs, push the feet. So it's like
Parallel to the wall in
parallel
front
to the
of
wall.
you, yeah.
Then I was like, oh, okay, then let's do it. So she like a bit, I think she was a bit timid, but it's okay. She's actually very
No, or
nice.
maybe she thought it was too early for it lah.
Oh, maybe, yeah. Then other than that, right, Cheryl kept like wanting to go to sleep. I also don't know why.
I was so drowsy. I
was so
think
drowsy
it's
and
either the
sleepy.
drugs or
Like the time itself.
or
because it was
like
very long.
or like nature's way of maybe trying to make me conserve energy.
Or
I
like,
don't know.
I don't know. The labor was 50
Oh,
hours.
but I was
Everyone was so tired.
so tired. And then it was the worst time to need to push. And then so I was like, wake up, and then I started slapping myself, and then Brian started slapping me, and I was like, no, stop slapping me, it hurts. So I was like, why don't you splash water on me? And
No,
then he
and then he said, yeah, it hurts. The more you slap me, the more I close my eyes, the more I fall asleep.
yeah, and then like I was like, splash water on me, and then he took my Taylor Swift bottle and he
I'm a
put
priest. I'm a Catholic priest.
he put he put 2 fingers in. It was damn rude, and then he just like went for it.
Then I kept sprinkling water on your face. Then I think I intentionally tried to sprinkle in your eye. But you got even more pissed off.
Yeah, because it makes me close my eyes and it makes me
What are you
sleepy.
doing?
Wow, it was really weird, a really weird moment, because
Yeah.
for 1 minute I would be drifting into sleep, and 1 minute I would be like pushing for my life.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Then it
So
was quite, so actually midway, right, I think towards the end, maybe the last 20 minutes, maybe you don't really remember, but your body was actually shivering a lot, and your jaw was actually shivering a lot.
oh yeah, I don't remember that.
Yeah,
So I
think-
remember 12:30. I saw the clock. 12:30.
Yeah.
She called the doctor to come already.
Yeah.
And that was when like it was near lah.
Yeah.
So
Then anyway, like
oh wait, before that you said you saw the hair, right?
yeah, actually I saw the hair because she kept asking us to push, but we like don't know what's going on. So I don't even know whether Cheryl is pushing correctly. Then Cheryl asked her lah, like, am I doing it right? Am I pushing it right? Then she said yes.
Can see
because
the head.
She can see the head. Then actually I couldn't see it yet, but after another 1 or 2 cycles of pushing, right? It's like intervals like that. With
Yeah.
each interval she pushed like 3 times, 10 counts of 3, for example. Like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And deep breath again, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Yeah. And it happens every like 2 to 3 minutes.
Yeah.
When the contractions come lor.
Yeah, then I could see the head lah. So I think I went to Cheryl. Then I told her like, Cheryl, you're doing great. I can see the head already. That means you're doing it right.
Actually, honestly, that helped a lot.
And also, because she couldn't feel her legs and she couldn't really feel her lower body, so I told her
Correct.
to visualize like, Cheryl, what you're actually doing right is you're lifting both your legs up so that it can make way for the baby to come down and like stretch your vagina out. And what you're doing is just doing a sort of like a crunch while pushing through your womb for the baby to come down.
It's like the yoga pose, the deep squat one lor.
Yeah, so I thought because she couldn't feel anything, it's better for her to visualize what she's doing.
Yeah, some people actually in fact use the mirror also to look at like the
yeah,
baby,
yeah.
but I didn't.
I think
'cause
also
can't.
short-handed, we really couldn't, because there's,
Yeah.
I swear there was a good 5 to 8 minutes, right? She suddenly ran out. She said oxytocin is out, I need to get more. And I think for a point of time she maybe went to another room. So I for
Yeah,
a
I
good
was damn busy last night.
5 to 8 minutes I was on my own with Cheryl. Oh, Jethro moved. I was with Cheryl,
Yeah.
and then she said like, Brian, the contractions are coming. Time to push. Then I'm like, what if the baby come out? But okay, let's just push anyway.
Yeah, Brian and I were alone in the room. It was
like,
quite crazy.
quite a long
But
time.
I felt more comfortable when it was just me and you, and
Really,
rather
yeah.
than me and you and some random person.
Yeah.
So anyway, okay, like on my end, I honestly couldn't tell whether I was pushing correctly or not, cause
You can
like
feel, right?
like you know we have 3 holes, right? The pee, the vagina, and the shit. I just pushed all 3, which after that I learned, wait, it's damn stupid. Like after a while I started learning like, oh, actually I can push the vagina hole only. Yeah, that was around the time when the doctor came.
Oh.
Yeah, and then that was when I realized, oh wait, I don't need to push my anus and my pee. I just need to push. I don't know, it just came quite naturally to me already
I
after
think it's
that.
quite a,
So I can push my
quite a
womb.
blur lah. It's quite a blur.
And also cause I think he's choking.
No, it's not lah.
And also because I think I started to learn how to, as the epidural started to wear off, because I think at midnight when they asked me to push, they off the epidural already so that I can feel stuff. Not say off lah, maybe decrease dosage or something. So yeah, okay.
Then
So the doctor came
Yeah.
at what? 12:30, 12:45.
no, I think she came later at 1.
Oh, so late ah?
Yeah, she came
only
late.
came for 10 minutes. Wow.
Maybe slightly earlier.
Yeah,
like
so she
12.
came in like her home clothes. It was quite funny.
Then
Like
she damn chill. She was like,
she was so chill.
I don't know if it's going right. You know what's going on. Then she was like, yeah, no worry. Okay. Then we were.
She was so
a bit
calm
stunned.
and gentle.
She made it seem like everything was
Fine.
according to plan.
Yeah, like she's really
Although
like
it was
the
chaos.
perfect gynae.
It
Oh.
was really chaos.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then
Like in the subsidized doctors, they were like going to her with problems and stuff. Then she was like, "Oh yeah, no, don't worry about it. It's fine." Then like the midwives and all were running around, but she was damn chill. Like she was like the calm in the storm.
So what happened was she came in. Then after that she just put on her apron. Apparently she was asleep. Then she drove over. Then after
Oh,
that,
she was asleep.
Yeah, she was asleep because I can't remember whether was it you asked or I asked the nurse. I was like, oh, where was the doctor? Then she's like, oh yeah, she was asleep, but she's on her way.
Wow.
Then yeah, so she came in. Then after that, you know, she's chill and everything. She just wore her gown, prepare her tools, her materials thing for a good like 5 minutes. Then she came over and then I think she talked to you. Then I think she gave you a bit of confidence. So
She talked to
said-
me quite normally. Yeah, she was
yeah,
like,
she
"What's
said,
his name?"
Okay, yeah.
Like that.
Then she was like, okay, Cheryl, you're doing great. The baby is gonna come out in probably another 2 to 3 more cycles of push. So you just
Yeah,
give me
she was damn
very,
good.
very angry pushes for the next few
Yeah.
cycles. So I think we just waited for contraction.
She really know like how many more pushes.
And it really,
Then she talked to me very normally like, oh, is it about a girl? What's his name? Like that.
yeah. Then
Yeah.
after that, so then after that she came over. Then we really pushed very hard. Cheryl I think used all her strength to push. Then at the last push, right, the final push, I think the contractions didn't really matter because she was already crowning or almost out already. So we just kept going at it for I think 6.
You want to put in the details of the gore?
6, 7, yeah, can. 6, 7, 8, 9, 6 counts of 10, yeah. We just kept going and going. Wait, give me 5 seconds.
Oh yeah, Jethro is
Coming out of his.
coming out with swallow and want to make sure it doesn't cover his face.
Wait, come on. Okay, then let me see with it.
He's like me, he hates swallow. And he's also like Brian because whenever he coughs and sneezes, he has to do it twice.
Yeah.
Brian coughs twice every night before he sleeps.
Then so at the last push, right, really like everything happened really fast. We saw the head come out, and then she said like one more controlled push. So Cheryl was like, huh, what do you mean controlled push? I think because she couldn't really feel, but because the head was out,
gentle
yeah,
push.
and then
No, so on my end what happened was like they were like, okay, angry push, then okay, angry push done, no problem. It's
then
basically
suddenly, gentle push.
just go with all the strength that you have. Then of course I did it lah, cause yeah, like Brian and I were talking about how actually really anything could lead to an emergency C-sec one.
Yeah.
Like I was very concerned that like, I reached this stage already, then must go and cut. Cause like there have been cases where like I don't know the baby don't descend or like the shoulder gets stuck and stuff. So I was like, well, yeah, I really must give it my all, get it over and done with. So yeah, then she was like, give me very angry pushes. Then I was like, what pisses me off? Then Brian was like, me. Then like no one laughed. Yeah, and then I was like, okay, I just went to think of the time when my parents got robbed in Paris and how I was damn pissed at the burglars. So yeah, I just like pushed whenever they timed me to push. It wasn't very difficult actually. It just felt like exercise. I don't know how to say, like it's not something
crunch,
yeah.
Okay,
Yeah,
then-
so then after that push, then after that I think at that stage that was when the doctor said, okay, I'm gonna make a cut, right?
She didn't even wait
Is it at that
okay,
crowning
because
stage?
he was gonna crown already, but he couldn't.
He couldn't
So
crown.
He was very, very close. Actually, I saw everything. Then she did tell us like, I'm gonna make a cut. So
Yeah, I heard that also and I was fine with it.
cuts diagonally
Oh
45 degrees at the vagina area downwards.
okay, I didn't know that.
Yeah, and then so I could see the flesh like she cut through the flesh. It wasn't that big of an incision Then
Okay.
right after that, then Cheryl pushed one more time, then the baby came out already.
Okay, so the thing about cuts is that is to prevent tearing. So
Yeah.
like tears when handled naturally usually
quite
tears
bad
all the
also.
way to the anus, which is
Yeah.
freaking bad.
Mm.
And like yeah, it's really bad lah. So like personally I'm okay with the cut because like it gets my baby out faster, safer, and secondly I rather have a controlled tear than a uncontrolled tear, which is very scary. Like I rather like they do it like surgery style. So anyway, like I think the moment she cut, like it was very easy for him to come out already, right?
Yeah, very easy. So the head immediately came out with the next push, and then with the gentle
Immediately
push, yeah, then
Wow.
she could take the whole body out already. Then you could see the umbilical.
Wow, so she knew like how much to cut
Yeah, I think so.
That's so cool.
Then
So when she cut, then the next push, head was out.
I can't remember was it the next one, but it was definitely within the
Next few.
Yeah.
Okay, then so when the head was out, like the vagina was wrapped around baby neck, right?
But the what?
The vagina
Oh,
was
yeah.
wrapped around baby
Yeah.
neck, and then that was when she was like, "Okay, give me 2 gentle pushes." And then I think I was still pushing hard. Then she was like, "Gentle, gentle." Then I was like, "Oh, okay." Then I pushed like halfway only. It was damn weird. Like after like pushing for everything that I had in my life, then suddenly like, okay, don't push with everything.
Then the
So I just
whole
pushed
body
like
came out.
gentle.
And then-
Oh, that's so cool. And then before I knew it, she was like, open your eyes.
And then she put the
And then
baby
I saw this like weird like red colored alien like on my chest, and then he started crying immediately without even like someone like
Yeah.
hitting him.
Yeah.
I was like, oh my god, where did you come from?
Then I think everything happened like really yeah, and the whole thing happened really fast. The last 10 minutes. The doctor asked me, so do you want?
He's covering his nose.
Hey, what are you doing?
Wait, sorry, 5 minutes.
Okay, yourself. Here, free your hand. You will cover yourself.
The doctor asked. Oh yeah.
So I think
At that stage, the
most of
doctor asked, do you want to cut cord?
most of the things happened within the last 10 or 15 minutes.
Oh,
yeah.
it
At that
was
stage,
so
I was like,
intense, man.
okay, do you want to cut cord? Then I said yes. But I said, I don't know how to. You need to show me where and how to. Then he said, yeah, can. Then she said, I think she asked also, do you want delayed cord blood? No, sorry. Delayed cord.
She didn't ask what. I thought she just straight up said like, okay,
Oh,
let's
okay.
wait 1 minute.
Yeah, okay, she didn't say, but she just told us like, okay,
Let's
I'm
wait
gonna
1
delay
minute.
the cutting of the cord.
Yeah.
Let's wait 1 minute. Then we waited for 1 minute.
Then that 1 minute she talked to us, right?
Yeah, very fast actually. Then after that, she just went to work. I think she also like draw blood from the cord.
Wow, I didn't even see all that.
Packing a lot.
And then
of
the
things. I don't
nurses
know,
took the baby
yeah.
to another table.
Then clean him up.
Yeah, weigh
Take
him
out
and
the
all that.
papers Quickly.
And then
make sure that he's fine.
at that same time, the doctor told me, okay, she's gonna do the stitches, so
Yeah.
it's gonna feel like pressure lah. Then I'm like, okay, just do it. Sorry, before that she delivered the placenta. That part, okay, honestly, once the baby was out, I purposely shifted my mind to the baby firstly, cause oh my god, baby is out, and secondly, cause like I kind of knew what the doctors would be doing, all the very gross stuff lah, like injections and placenta
And from my point
stuff.
of view, I think the placenta was the grossest. 'Cause
Okay, why?
It looked like an alien egg. Like it really was.
I just feel with veins and organs.
It was actually like an organ with a lot of like I don't know, holes, sort of
Holes?
irregularities around the.
Ew.
It's actually exactly like, I don't know, when you go to wet market, you buy like pig's organ or.
Oh god.
It looks exactly like that, just with a lot of blood.
And Brian said it was 3/4 the size of Jethro.
Yeah, or half
What?
there. Yeah. So actually I saw everything because I'm not that afraid of gore. So I saw like the cut, the delivery of placenta, I guess I didn't see how they packed away the cord because we donated our cord. And then I saw what else? I saw basically everything the birth.
So
and then
how much blood was there? In your opinion, there was a lot, right?
Actually, I thought it was a lot because once she cut the flesh at the vagina, right, I saw blood gushing out into the sort of like the dog pee pad thing. Yeah, I saw a lot of blood gushing out, so I thought that was normal. But later on, the nurse was telling me actually the bleeding is very little already.
For our birth,
For our
yeah.
birth, yeah. And the
Thank
best part
God.
is no swelling after stitching, which was actually very common, but she don't have stitches. Yeah. Oh no, baby wants to eat.
Okay, let's finish this.
Okay.
Then
Okay.
so Brian was asked to go and see the baby. Go and see whether got any irregularities.
Check for irregularities, yes.
It's like, what's
10
that?
fingers, 10 toes, no birthmark, no cleft lip, no. I checked that he has 2 eyes, 1 nose, 1 mouth. Yeah, and he has a
Yeah.
little birthmark on his sort of hairline-ish, but they say he might outgrow it, so we'll see how it goes.
Yeah.
Then he has a little mole under his eye.
Left eye,
Left
so
eye.
cute.
He has a double eyelid on his left eye.
Yeah,
Right
oh my god,
eyelid,
his
single
left eye
eyelid.
has the double eyelid and the
He
mole.
has dimples.
He has dimples. After me, he's very sharp jawline after Brian. Yeah, and he's a big baby. He's definitely a big baby. Like, I mean, holding Chando and holding him, honestly, not much difference.
Yeah, but I think TLDR, I think I really thank God because 50
Thank
hours is
God.
a very, very long delivery. And
We,
also
yeah.
that we are, I think, borderline edging on a lot of opportunities for emergency C-sec because
Yeah.
with the induction, right, I think when we start on induction, we have to commit to it to make sure it's successful. If not, right, if any of the stage fail or is not as successful, I think a consideration for emergency C-sec will happen. So for example, the first stage, Epidural, it takes 24 hours, 11 to 11 p.m. We had to dilate
so
to at least
tiring.
2 plus cm. And we did dilate to 2 plus cm, although not 3 yet. 3 was the ideal. Then we inserted another pill
Until
to
6
thin down
a.m.
the cervix. Yeah.
That was supposed to dilate us to 3 a.m. So
For
3
6
cm so we
hours
can break
within
the
three-
water back. Yeah.
And we went past that stage. We hit 3 cm. Then we went down to break the water back.
Yeah, basically we hit all the allowances like
Yeah.
at the max,
And then
which
once we break
wasn't
the
very.
water back. Oh, okay. Okay, I'm going to finish it in the next few sentence. After we break the water back, then we had to dilate to 5 cm within the 4 hours. And we did that. Hitting the milestone. Then after that, we had to dilate to 7 within the next 4 hours. And we did also. We did, I think, even more. Dilate even faster. More than 7. Then from then it was the breakthrough.
Yeah,
pill
so
and
it
just
really.
it went
Yeah,
into
thank
direct
God,
downward
man.
spiral.
Like the induction, the epidural, helped us a lot. And suddenly, like, really by the grace of God, we're able to have a vaginal birth lah. We were actually prepared, like, I think by the end of like the first pill, we were like, like priority is really just get baby out lah. Like, of course, preferred is vaginal, but like if it's too tiring or if it's too stressful, then like let's just C-sec this shit lah.
Yeah,
So
the outcome is safe.
yeah, so like we already managed our expectations, and yet like got like really
at the moment where it counts.
yeah, like really just accelerated, man. Like yeah, so yeah, all glory to God lor. Really, like
It went so much better.
yeah, it went like very 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 well.
Well.
And yeah, both me and baby are fine. That's the best
50
blessing ever.
50 hours of labor.
50 freaking hours.
Wow.
Yeah.
He really took his time and chose his birth.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, and now I have like a pee tube because I can't pee. It's damn gross.
Yeah.
So yeah.
I think that's all.
Bye.
Bye.